Here comes the field for tonight's third race as they parade to the post scratch 5, Beeler Hanover Lane. We're on 6 minutes. 1 Clapstick, owned by Ellis Lakes. John Collins drives. Number 2, Lenda Penny, owned by Mark Deaton. Raymond and Robert Straw with Elliott Deaton. 3, Austin K, owned by Charlie Conrad and Jermaine Benton. Rangeman is Roy Wilson. Number 4, AP King, owned by Arthur Epking. Dave Hawk will be aboard. 5, Beeler Hanover Scratch Lane. 6, Pack-a-Punch, owned by Edwin Cook, driven by Richard Cook. 7 is Pudman, owned by John Oldfield with Jeff Fout. 8, Barron's Carrier, owned by Sarah Rader and Scott Mogan. 9, Swango, leased by Albert Van Schaik. Jody Essig is in the sulky. Field for the third, scratch the 5. Field is now in motion. And there they go. They're off and pacing. Clapstick takes the lead. Pack-a-Punch rolls to command between horses. Lenda Penny toward the rail. Middle of the racetrack, AP King up on the far outside. Pudman getting 3 wide and tortured. Next in line, Austin K. Barron's Carrier and Swango's got to like this even though he's last as they circle to the quarter-mile pole. From the outside, Clapstick up to challenge Pack-a-Punch. A gap of 2 lengths to Lenda Penny. They're flying. 27-2. Racing past the stands to the half-mile pole. Clapstick on the outside, brushes to the front. Clapstick for John Collins leads by 2. Pack-a-Punch is in the second, Lenda Penny third, and that makes sense. Around the clubhouse turn, AP King fourth. Ranging up on the outside, Pudman underway from the back. Austin K. Swango tips and rolls. Barron's Carrier is 8th and last. They're flying past the half-mile pole. Clapstick jiggy-jogging in 56 and look for the closers now. They're out of the turn and down the backstretch. Clapstick sets the murderous fractions first to flush. Coming with a rush, here's Lenda Penny up on the outside. Pudman is back on the attack, nearest the rail. Pack-a-Punch got shuffled back to 4th. Moving up on the outside, Austin K. Swango gobbling up ground. Followed by AP King along the rail and Barron's Carrier. Racing to 3/4, taking over command. Lenda Penny by 2. Here's Pudman up on the outside. Swango on the far outside and on a fast 126-2. Around the far turn. Lenda Penny continues to lead the way. Swango is absolutely flying on the far outside along the rail. Pudman, they're into the stretch. Swango says, "Good night, boys." Swango on the far outside now gets the lead. Pudman trying to close back on the rail. Swango, Pudman. Swango's going to get there. Pudman second tight between Lenda Penny and Barron's Carrier. Result of the third race is now official. 9-7 exacta, $14.60, $14.60. The Super 770-40. Windows are now up and on race 4, Ohio Sire Stakes, second division. No changes in the 4th. 5th race, scratch 6, Starwell Lane. 5th race, scratch number 6, Starwell Lane. Folks, also please note in this race that number 7 BMW Bluegrass raced on July the 20th at Thunder Ridge. Number 9 BMW Bluegrass raced at Thunder Ridge on July the 20th in a $2,000 claimer. Had post 7, went wire to wire in 201. Number 9 BMW Bluegrass in race number 5 raced on July the 20th at Thunder Ridge. Had post 7, went wire to wire in 201. Bachelor Bob in the winner's circle to meet and greet Jody Essig and Swango. 3-year-old bay gelding by Nuclear Siren out of Emmy Beautiful. Leased in Lebanon by Albert Van Schaik. Trained by Jim Arledge. Hard driven by Jody Essig. Covering the mile in 157. Number 9, Swango, the winner. Post time in 13 minutes at 8:30.